എന്താ പറയുക, സ്നേഹത്തോടുകൂടി തന്നാലേ അതിന് രുചി ഉണ്ടാവുള്ളൂ അല്ലേ? ആ ഒരു കൺസെപ്റ്റാണ് അദ്ദേഹം പറഞ്ഞത്. പിന്നെ വേറൊരു കാര്യം പറഞ്ഞത്,
so Robin is silent and thinks. I'm creative, so I came up with some of these solutions, and Robin's also learning. And then there are parallels with other animals. So you can also think about other solutions which also are for other pests. So how to make parboiled rice flour for the restaurant unattractive for weevils or rats, because in fact it's also a pest, only a bigger pest. And then you come to things like use food grade repellents in contact areas, you keep them away. And you can use poison bait or repellents in other areas, but it's not a very animal friendly method if you use poison. But that's maybe much more attractive, use attractants to keep them out. I know a company at Colworth House, my former university sister lab, which also was part of the time. They work on insect pheromones, that are small molecules and insects can smell them. They're extremely sensitive to the smell. So if they smell that, they won't go for the flower because they first like to find their mate. That's it. And it's very easy to make those molecules, and then think about strategies. You keep them away by having those molecules in that area, or at least outside the area. You pull all the weevils outside your factory, in fact, or the flying weevils, because if they go into the air, they smell and they go fly outside the factory. You're just Another thing you can use is incorporate transient, unpleasant taste components. You have nowadays, for example, biotechnology. You can add something which is it disappears during the heat processing. If you have some essential oil which makes it unattractive to eat, it doesn't taste good, it tastes awful. So just during the high rice heat process, it will evaporate, disappear. So then you protect your rice transiently. And that's also, there are a lot of plant biotechnology firms which can do the job, need some adjustment, but it can be a matter of maybe a few years program if you have that kind of solutions. So you can make it that the rice have to, or they like they may start to like spicy food in the rice because they have to be trained, for example, to offer flavors to adjust to that kind of taste. But then probably go to another place first. And it's also a way, the attractants to keep away the rats. If you use pheromones with toxin or a rat trap, you can move your rats from the area. They use different combination of things. You can also use volatiles, and also maybe spray volatiles on top of your rice, which protects them from that the weevil will stay away with the drying process, or just some distribution, during distribution it will just evaporate and will go via the plastic and leave the package. And you can also have maybe a bitter or pungent compound which is degraded, can be degraded during downstream process, depending on what kind of product you have. Now you can do all these kind of things. You can consider using classical plant genetic routes or very efficient, targeted biotechnology. Let's just focus, get the people who know what they're doing together on this specific problem, and you just go in your knowledge network, you find the people, and together they might like the job, because it's a big problem. And I think like the rat problem, at least for Hindus, in some places are holy rats. If you can just keep them away from the rice or other foods by offering them something else, or you may even combine it with anti-contraception. So you use a pheromone to get it there, you give them something to eat, which they like, and then you sterilize them. They can live till they're old, but they die, but they don't multiply. It's just a matter of organal analysis to develop the anti-conception pill for humans. It shouldn't be too difficult to have some plastic, porous plastic, which you can add a nice flavor for the rat. He licks from the plastic or eats it, biodegradable plastic, my company can make. And inside is also enough thing to sterilize the rat or make it temporarily not fertile. And you can just use this confetti and spread it over whole areas, so you don't need a lot of labor, degrades in this climate. It's feasible. So what is the secret of Holmes and his assistants? So we